السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.
All the other parts of his game, are they perfect? No, they're not. You know, is his hold-up play perfect? Absolutely not. So you know he's going to work on that. But you've got to get over that and just watch him in the penalty.
Penalties against them.
City with Holland starting up top. He's got three creative players underneath him. So watch his diagonal movement in behind the center backs. He's got a goal versus Celtic and Milan. He's the player that everybody came to see. And with the season fast approaching, Holland is finding his form. Look for him to continue it today.
Well, they've got to be risky playing out for the back. It's going to come to Haaland. Oh, we've got a little shove there as well. The ball is cleared away, but Ted Uncle is already pointing to the spot. And Manchester City have got a penalty with only 2 minutes on the clock. Robert Sanchez, Erling Haaland, the left foot poised. Wow, he went the same way. The keeper nearly got it. Too much power. Erling Haaland scores his third goal of this US tour, and Manchester City lead in Ohio.
Jack Grealish and the pressure of Man City.
Fitness, and oh, he's got another chance now from the restart. He could score another, and he has! Erling Haaland at the double early on in this game, and City are flying.
It's again the pressure. Chelsea's philosophy is about playing out of the back. And Caicedo, who gets the start tonight for the first time in preseason. Well, that lack of sharpness comes back to hurt the side. Haaland slows.
Chase is on from Gusto, and that's through. And after two mistakes like that, I mean, you've got to be confident to keep doing that. You've got a huge crowd watching on. You conceded too early. Mudryk stretching the field. Chance to try and get into the box, but that's a good block from Wilson Esbrand. Go down that left-hand side. It's his cross this summer. When the sides met, Gusto to cross into the box, and that beat everybody. It'll come to Mudryk now. The long crossfield ball picks out Grealish, a scorer in midweek, and that was spilled for just a moment by Sanchez and gathered at the second attempt. That kind of joining Wilson Esbrand to help out defensively. They'll try and slip Mudryk through again. To City, and it's set up for Bob. The run outside him had been made by Rico Lewis. Swung across to Gusto now, and Nkunku in the middle. There's the cross, headed away at the near post. Calvin Fernandez for Mudryk now. That's nice feet.
Completely fine. That's the one.
Now they're looking to get in behind, and they have, and it's the first save forced by Nkunku by Stefanos through the first quarter, which featured a dramatic start, and that header is over the top from Levi Colwill, and it'll be a goal kick 3 times. This is Grealish once more. Haaland had come near post. The interception from there was a late challenge there by Colwill, and referee has Howard, Hopalong Cassidy, Eddie George, Archie Griffin on the soccer field. Brian McBride, who was against him. It's not been an easy time for him, of course, in the City shirt, or indeed when he was at West Ham on loan last season, but he stepped in well, given away poorly by Phillips. And Nkunku tried to play the 1-2 with Enzo Fernandez, but serve. Dewsbury Hall. Nkunku lines it up and puts it wide. Down the left for Manchester City. 2 in the middle. He's gone wide against Mudryk, and he's done well too, and he went to corner. McAtee. Decent ball, and it was Haaland arriving, and just over.
Because Chelsea were so slow.
Chelsea sitting high, and now they're looking at traction, but that's a comfortable one. Oh, and that's really poor from Tosin, and McAtee, well, the keeper in the end has saved it. It was going wide. But once again, Chelsea. And now they'll bring it away with Gusto. And a gap through the middle for Nkunku to chase. Just a little bit. Gusto's cross. The sliding Phillips to intercept. Quickly out Ortega. Oh, it's gone straight to Fernandez. He lifts it back over and lifts it wide. As Chelsea eye just a chop. Scored when these sides played out a threatening 4-all draw in the Premier League. Dewsbury Hall. Near post.
Manchester City in the second half much better than they did in the first.
Manchester City 2-0 up at the half, both goals coming from Erling Haaland. One of those goals.
Manchester City, just wonder if they're starting to lay out the blueprint to cause some problems for Maresca. And to be fair, if there's one manager that would understand what Enzo Maresca is trying to do, it's the
Madueke and Sterling indeed are on the field, and we are underway in the second half. The ball on the field, as here is Madueke trying to make an immediate impression. It's a good ball in the 6-yard area, and Phillips was there to clear it away for Matfield. As here is Madueke trying to make an immediate impression. It's a good ball in the 6-yard area, and Phillips was there to clear it away for wide to the left for Grealish. Oh, lovely ball into the box.
Picked up in the second half. Oscar Bob with some tiptoeing on the end line, and ultimately Gusto was trying to cut off the pass inside, and it just led to Bob being able to get the efforts.
Of Grealish. Sizing up James. Haaland is in the middle. It's cleared away and volleyed back in by Kovacic. Kovacic trying to switch it to his right foot.
Okay, goes quickly.
Here is Sterling, the former Manchester City man. And Phillips with E. Room outside in for Bob. And this is Bob inside and scoring. It's a third for Manchester City at Ohio Stadium.
The turnover happens with Dewsbury Hall just forcing it into Sterling, and Gusto, who's tucked in now, has run beyond it. So here we go. McAtee is convincing when he runs. A little bit of sauce from Oscar Bob to cut in as Colwell is reaching. The
opening game of the US Tour, and they caught them through the middle. It's Haaland for a hat-trick, and he's got
it. Watch the movement between Haaland. He goes right between the two center backs, peels off the shoulder of Tosin. Colwell's the wrong side. The touch away from Colwell means he can't do anything about it.
Nice from him, and a decent cross and a volley in. Raheem Sterling, a wonderful finish against his former club. Set up by Madueke. And Sterling gives the Chelsea fans something to cheer about.
The substitutions at halftime paying dividends. This time it's the wide area. And Madueke, who's been a threat all preseason, gets involved. The spacing of...
Well, here come Chelsea again, and the substitute Gu puts it wide with his first touch.
And this is why Christopher Nkunku needs to...
Sterling. Dewsbury Hall, he can get the cross in. Corner, it's going to come all the way out to Sterling. Lavia, and then he was looking to find... Brings in Madueke. And it's his cross, which Lewis got ahead to. Dewsbury Hall. Raheem Sterling. Lewis is... Joel Ndala has come into the game. He is a left-sided attacking player. Well, this is the young teenager Ndala. And here is an opportunity once more, and it's crashed off the crossbar. Dewsbury Hall. Great for this huge crowd. Into the box, and it's going to fall to Madueke. Great save. It was Sterling who crossed from the left-hand side. It's gone away. Is there a chance for another Chelsea goal? Madueke slots it into the corner past Carson, and Chelsea close the deficit to 2 on a night where they've been far from their best at the back. They have at least shown some potent force at the front. Manchester City 4, Chelsea 2.
Noni Madueke.